SISU Saunas. You're running this company, you're 28 years old.
He's ran 27 ultra marathons and won the inaugural Antarctica 50K Ultra Marathon in March 2024.
I've had my fair share of SISU Saunas at this point. I love them, love what you're doing.
Incredible sauna company, Ohio made, all US made. You guys have absolutely exploded.
I love bootstrap stories.
Why saunas?
Tell me what SISU means.
How we doing?
Yeah, I'm surprised there was no delays or anything.
Oh, look at this. This is a heck of a setup.
Oh, thank you, man. I think I killed my first buck at like 11 or 12 years old.
I've been around 3 bow hunters the last year, and every single time I'm like, I'm gonna get a bow.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it
No?
yet. You know how it is, man? Like,
yeah.
You know what your priorities are, like the things that give you fulfillment. Yeah. I don't want to add that one extra thing that I know is gonna suck me in.
Hell yeah.
You know, every time I see this, I'm like, man, this would be sick.
It is fun, but it is very time consuming.
100%.
It gets expensive after a while with everything, but.
My goal today would be like, I'm gonna build it, get it all set. If you wanna help, great, it'd be fun. And then tomorrow we'll just crush all the electric
and all that.
Yeah,
cool.
Have some fun, man. I definitely wanna roll at least once, just because you got to, you know?
Yeah.
And then see what happens.
I think Luke plan is we'll put the body shield on you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll
Dude,
rip
hell
it
yeah,
and
man.
see how good your abs are.
Okay, cool, man. Let's do it, man. I've never rolled in my life.
No?
Yeah, dude, so like.
All right, we'll get some of that in.
Yeah,
Someone has never put it together
Yeah.
about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I would say like more than anything, like if you've never done this before, I always tell people like 3-ish, 4-ish hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you could get it done in like an hour.
Yeah.
But most people, it's like 3 or 4.
Exactly.
There's something about a sauna too, and I don't know if it's the dopamine release or what, but and I've noticed this my whole life as a wrestler. Like you'll get into a sauna and you'll not know anybody in there, and everybody just gets real chatty. Like everyone wants to talk, and you know they'll share their whole life story with you. It's like I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
But same thing with the wife. Like you get in there and it's like drinking a cup of coffee, and you're just sitting there chatting. And
it was just like the fact that we get 20 minutes without the kids.
Yeah.
Of like uninterrupted, no phones, like
great way to connect at the end of the day. But then you sleep great, like a cool off shower. Yeah,
recovery is fantastic. You wake up in the morning and you're just like, wow, I need to do that every single night type of vibe.
And I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I've seen these in person, and the quality on them are next level.
Thanks, man.
I'm friggin' excited to
It's so
finally
funny.
have
I'm
them.
like, every time I go to build each one, I'm always just like, what are ways that we could always like make these things better? And I see like 10 things that I'm like, I want that to be better. I want that to be better. Like the littlest like design tweaks. So
That is pretty cool though that you put so many together so you get to see that.
oh yeah, just like the evolution of it for sure. So once we get the bands all on, then the bands are gonna bring. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. All right.
Yeah, I've been in like a early 2000s like rock kick recently.
Yeah. It goes together so quick. The SISU stands for perseverance, tenacity, bravery, and grit. And it's just a thing that Finns embody, and something that I feel like lacks in the US. And I remember the first time I got into the sauna, and I was like, man, that was a dogfight. And it rivaled some of my workouts. And I was just sitting there. And once those first couple sessions hit, I was like, this is what we need to build this thing around. It's like this concept that I feel like is pretty foreign.
Yeah.
You know, to hear in the US.
Oh yeah. Dude, I've had some moments where I'm shedding tears in those things.
Yeah.
I think I'd hate these things, but it's like a bad relationship.
It's a love-hate. Yeah, it's a love-hate.
It really is, because you feel amazing after with being super dehydrated.
Oh, for sure.
Like right before making weight in wrestling or fight week, and you're just starving, like 10 pounds of water lacking in your body that should be there.
Yeah. Oh, for
and then
sure.
sitting in, it's 195, 200 degrees, and you're just like, coaches are like, you're not getting out.
They're
Like,
leaning against the guys.
out.
Yeah. They got a chair at the door.
Oh yeah. If I'm not cutting weight, I'd love to just go sit in the sauna.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
15, 20, sometimes 30 minutes, 15 at a time.
all the research right now is pointing that like more is better with sauna. You know, like when you get to like 4 to 5 times a week, it's like 5-fold the benefits that you would have 1 time a week.
Come look at the sauna, guys. Check it out. The sauna gets really hot in there, and you sit in it and sweat. Okay, we'll see you.
I'm excited. Chad and I used to do that. Tea and sauna, and it's so relaxing. I feel like I sleep so good after it.
Oh, for sure.
This is what I think you're supposed to do.
It's perfect. Just like get nice and loose, get a little sweat going. Have you ever wrestled or anything?
Just through the military.
Nice.
All right, Pete, let's see you dance.
Oh God. Dude, I don't think I've ever shadow boxed in my life.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah.
Left-handed or
left? Right-handed. So I'm
left-handed. So yeah, you lead. Most of the time you lead.
Yeah.
With your left.
With the left.
Kid Yamamoto was right-handed, and he would lead with that right.
Yeah.
And just
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
power ups.
This is hilarious.
Let's do it. Try to clip that foot. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Good job, dude.
Appreciate
Hey,
you.
that was cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
My ball.
20 seconds, get the ball. Time, all right, knock out the push-up. Knock out the push-up.
Every time I grapple, my forehead gets rubbed raw, my face is all red and splotchy and road rashy.
That was really fun.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
I will definitely be doing that again. I think it's just like such a fun application to your fitness. 'Cause I'm so used to just running, lifting weights, but it feels good to know that I have some good conditioning enough to be able to hang with these guys. Both the last guys I was with, you could tell they've been doing it for a while. They're just like, hey, don't let me do that. I'd like say less.
All right, we don't have hand wraps on. I think you'll. These guys on. All right, so let's just work like 3-punch combos. So one of my favorite things to do is when I come in, I lead with a jab, and then I'm kind of dropping my base a little bit, and I'm gonna rip the right body, and then I'm gonna rip the hook upstairs, and then overhand right. So it's gonna look like this. You're like climbing the body. Okay. So jab, low, high, high.
Okay, so slow-mo with the
jab is gonna jab left. Yep. So you wanna keep that shoulder straight and forward. That's your lead.
Yeah.
Okay, so nice, there you go. So much power, he's knocking everything over.
Watch out, cooler. Watch out, cooler.
Here, come on this side.
These are the first trained punches of my life right now. I'm 29 years old. Here we go.
Okay. So jab. Nice. We might have to move to the big heavy bag. Good jab. So there you go. Lead it with the jab. Nice. Rotate with your hips a little bit. So
I think I'm just going with the shoulder.
Rotate.
Yeah.
Rotate. Okay. And remember, any punch you throw, the other one's blocking. And then when that one comes back, the other one blocks. Okay, and then this one blocks and blocks. You just kind of you're trading back and forth. Low, boom. See what? You're dropping this one.
I keep dropping.
Go slow to
Yeah,
see you
yeah.
get the. So boom, 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 boom. There you go. Everything trades.
He asked like, how's your first time? I was like, 1, I need to do this more. 2, I actually feel like I'm applying like the weight room stuff, and like there's an actual application.
How did it feel grappling?
Dude, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Like, I was either like, at first it was like 0% or 100%. And I was like, I need to exert like 50%, just like constant movement, but like read more and less like just trying to take that person out, you know?
There's a lot of chess match with any type of grappling, whether it's wrestling or jiu-jitsu, but it's a lot of chess match mentality, yeah. And it's, you know, there's times to explode and go hard, and then there's times where it's real methodical and you're like thinking and kind of setting them up. And then once you get that set up there, it's like, boom, you can explode into it. But yeah, guys that are just like spastic and exploding all over the place, the guy really knows what he's doing. He'll usually catch him in something that gets, you know, careless, or they burn out and they're just like, ugh.
That's how I felt after the med ball. I was like, my God, dude.
Power, baby. Woo. I don't know. What do you think, Luke? Anything else, buddy?
I think you put a little belt on him for like 5 minutes and then wham.
And smash on his guts?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man.
This is a body shield. My boxing coach or Muay Thai coach wears when I'm working like body combos. And basically there's 3 solid spots you want to hit. Here, which is liver, solar plex, anywhere right here. And then those hard right hooks to that can break ribs or just drop them, knock the wind out of them. Yeah. Just drop them, knock the wind out of them. Yeah.
There's a lot of padding here, though. You know?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I haven't put these ones on in a while, Luke. So like if I'm timing, you're gonna throw a straight right. I'm gonna slip and rip that. Wow. Here. Yeah. A lot of the times, they throw a kick. I don't know if you can throw a kick, but block it, and then as they come back down, go square. And I just rip that straight to the solar plex. Don't turn away if I punch, because I'll hit your hips. Yeah. But, all right, I'll show you just a hook. So left hook, and then right hook, and then solar plex. Oh my God. Knock the wind. I'm such a dick. I'm sorry.
That was so funny.
Oh, that's the liver though. So that's what happens in a fight. If you get hit, I'm such a dick. I feel bad.
No, that was awesome. I'm so happy we got that on camera. The first 3, I was like, oh man, I'm taking this one. I was like, bro, that was hilarious. That just gave me so much appreciation for the sport, because like you guys take blows all the time.
Yeah.
You have to be so locked in and like
that paralyzes you, right? Like
that's
you can't do anything but go. Oh.
And so that's how like somebody gets KO'd.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You get it, and a lot of the times it's delayed. Like you'll see a guy get hit, and they'll be like, "Oh." All right, we won't do that again. But
no, that was great, bro. Yeah, seriously, it means a lot.
Well, let's go sit in the sauna.
Yeah.
We'll sweat that out.
Let's do it, bro. Yeah. He threw 3 punches and then we were done. So my confidence was really high after being in there. I was like, man, maybe I have something here. And then he threw 3 punches and then there we go.
That was Luke's idea, by the way, not mine.
He's like, let's throw 3 punches. Let's go sit in the sauna. That's what he said.
This thing is so sick. You're gonna have to teach me how to use it, but.
It's the most simple thing.
Is it? Are we gonna set a timer or is there?
No, let's just go to, if he dies, he dies. Honestly, super fun. Got on a flight with my bag of tools, stopped and grabbed coffee, and got here and met you. Had a good time. You were in it for the full build.
Setup was fun. I was looking forward to it that whole time. Like I said, when that crate got delivered, like I took the top off and I was peeking around in there. And I'm like, this is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome how everything's sectioned. It's like pre-built, obviously, but
I like your
how this stuff goes together.
I liked your Lincoln Logs analogy.
Yeah.
That's how I always feel. It's like an adult Lincoln Log set.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you need to know what you're doing, but at the same time, like it is very intuitive.
Mm-hmm. We got some grappling in.
That was so fun.
I was impressed, dude. You jumped right into class. You guys never grappled before. And just jumped right in with the pro team. Like,
is that how I do it?
Yeah, man. I mean, some of those guys we got, but yeah, that was good. And then we did a little punch in. Luke made me punch you in the liver.
Yeah, I mean, I think you threw 4 punches, and then the 5th punch was like,
sorry, dude.
It was great. It made the trip. Let's just say that, you know. Luke and I went and grabbed some good food, some little burger and coffee and sweet potato fries, and I went for my run. Got back here.
How many miles did you end up doing?
Today was 5.
Nice.
That was all I had time for.
Nice.
I feel Chad.
Hot, but good. Oh yeah. Woo! Luke!
This is nice. What do you have this at?
It's not bad, like 45.
Yeah, 45.
Just enough. Actually, like, all right, here it is.
You do this just even a few nights with obviously like good hydration, you'll be down in weight. You get ready. So the big thing, especially when you do this at night, always end on hot. If you end on cold prior to bed, you're screwed.
Really?
Yeah, your body temp is obviously going down when you're in there. So like when you come out of the cold plunge, your body's gonna naturally compensate in the opposite direction, so it's gonna try to heat itself up. So like when you're trying to go to bed, your body naturally cools itself down. You're doing the opposite when you're coming out of a cold plunge. So if you're in the sauna, your body temp is theoretically higher. You end on sauna and then it compensates the opposite way, so it induces like that lower body temp naturally. So you get quicker to sleep.
I mean, I think it's just as important doing this type of stuff than it is training. You know, I did this a lot in high school where I didn't understand the recovery part of it, and just train. You get overtrained, start getting injuries. You feel like crap when you're working out. So, I think this stuff's just as important. All right, let's get back in there.
So you got some grappling in and some running.
Yeah.
It's a good day and sauna.
Yeah.
And ice bath.
Yeah. But the life could be a lot worse.
Not too shabby. It's been a great day, man. Great 2 days.
Yeah, dude, thank you so much for the hospitality.
Thank you.
I was
excited for me and my family to get a bunch of use out of this, and this is going to help me time through this training camp.
Yeah.
Like,